Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you this, I guess, late morning for a movie review. This is actually going to be for Renfield that I did get finished watching. Sorry, there was like something in my mouth that was messing with me. Sorry about that, but still, this is for a 2023 movie, like I said, Renfield, that I'm going to be reviewing for you guys this morning. So I'm going to discuss what I watched for Renfield, the 2023 movie with Nicolas Cage and Nicholas Hoult, or Hoult, or however you pronounce his name or whatever, and let you know my thoughts on this movie overall. So let's dive into this movie review. Now, basically, this is about the Robert Montague Redfield, I think his name is. Um, it's about the Count Dracula stuff. If you watch the original Dracula movie from the 1930s, which I think is probably my favorite horror movie from that time. I mean, I don't hate horror movies. It's just there are some that kind of get a little extreme, but other than that, there are certain horror movies I watch, but this one's like a action horror kind of comedy. I wouldn't say it has comedy, but I would just say an action horror movie. Pretty much, Nicholas Hoult plays as Renfield, and he's trying to uh, deliver bodies to Count Dracula, which is Nicolas Cage, and then come to find out, Renfield is wanting to try to do better for his life and cut out Dracula, like cut ties with him, and then Dracula does find other people, like this crime boss family that serves him called the Lobos, which is so weird. Ben Schwartz, I really like his character in it, even though he was a bad guy. Um, he, he was his role was meant to be a bad guy for this movie, so, um, pretty much he becomes Dracula's servant as the movie goes on. It's only like a 93-minute movie, so you're not in for much of a movie. Aquafina plays as a cop, and then she finds out her uh, police force is kind of corrupt and sides with the crime boss family. And they just are corrupt cops, honestly. And it's a shame, but still, the movie's performance did alright. Would I say it's the best movie this year? I think it's average. Uh, I wouldn't say it's the worst movie I've seen, but for 93 minutes, I was slightly entertained for majority. I know some people have been giving it lower scores, but in IDMB and all them, they give it the most lowest score and think it's not the best movie, but personally, I wouldn't agree with that. I kind of disagree with that because sometimes they can be assholes and just critique it a little too much. You just gotta watch it for yourself and see what you think of it. It just depends on the audience's performance and what they think of it overall. So, in my honest opinion, I think Renfield is an average movie. Would I say the best movie? I think it had some good action scenes. Good, sick, bloody action scenes, I guess you could say. But I think Nicholas Hoult's performance was great in it. Nicolas Cage was good as playing Count Dracula, and Aquafina playing as Officer Quincy did pretty well for majority of the movie. So for an overall score, I think I'm going to give Renfield a 7.5 out of 10. Average movie, wouldn't say the best movie, but it performed all right. It's not a bad movie. I'd recommend checking it out for yourself to see what you think of it, because in my opinion, I think there were some scenes that weren't the best, but I think performance-wise, it did all right, and that's why I boosted it to a 7.5 out of 10. 7.5, of course. So 7.5 out of 10 for Renfield. Thank you guys for watching.